He took my hand and pulled me close to him. I breathed in cologne and beer and something I couldn't identify. I fit in against his body perfectly, my head level with his shoulder. I was a little dizzy. I laid my cheek on his chest. He wrapped one arm around my back. His other hand slid down to my butt. I thought that was a little rude, but my tongue was thick with beer and I couldn't figure out how to tell him to slow down. The music was sweet. This was what high school was supposed to feel like. Where was Rachel? She had to see this. He tilted my face up to his. He kissed me. Man, kiss. Hard, sweet, and deep. Nearly knocked me off my feet, that kiss. And I thought for just a minute there that I had a boyfriend. I would start high school with a boyfriend, older and stronger and ready to watch out for me. He kissed me again, his teeth ground hard against my lips. It was hard to breathe. A cloud clogged the moon. Shadows looked like photo negatives. Do you want to? He asked. What did he say? I didn't answer. I didn't know. I didn't speak. We were on the ground. When did that happen? No, I did not like this. I was on the ground and he was on top of me. My lips mumbled something about leaving, about a friend who needs me, about my parents worrying. I can hear myself. I'm mumbling like a deranged drunk. His lips lock on mine and I can't say anything. I twist my head away. He's so heavy. There's a bulge on me. I open my mouth to breathe, to scream, and his hand covers it. In my head, my voice is clear as a bell. No, I don't want to. But I can't spit it out. I'm trying to remember how we got on the ground and where the moon went, and wham! Shirt up, shorts down, and the ground smells wet and dark. And no, I'm not really here. I'm definitely back at Rachel's, crimping my hair and gluing on fake nails. And he smells like beer and mean, and he hurts me, and gets up, and sips his jeans, and smiles. The book Speak was published in 1999 and written by author Laurie Halse Anderson, lending itself on the fiction genre. This book tells the story of a 14-year-old girl named Melinda who is starting her first year of high school with a secret that keeps on weighing her down. By reading the synopsis, you come to know that Melinda and her friends go to a party the year before high school and something horrible happens to Melinda. She calls the cops, causing her friends and the whole school to hate her. If you keep on reading this book, you come to learn more about Melinda and why she did what she did and how she survived her first year of high school and how she dealt with the situation she was in. As for the characters, you come to know that Melinda isn't like everyone else. She's depressed. She doesn't like the company of other people and she isolates herself from the world. After knowing what she went through, I couldn't help but fall in love and admire Melinda. She was a strong, independent person and not everyone can deal what she went through the way she did. She had people that cared for her, even if she didn't notice, like Mr. Freeman, her art teacher. I came to love Mr. Freeman because he seemed like a fun and unique teacher that showed real care for his students. Then there were the characters that did nothing except bring Melinda down, like her ex-boyfriend Rachel. I immediately hated her because of the way she treated her. She didn't even give her a chance to explain herself and went all off against her. What kind of best friend does that? What I liked about the book was that it wasn't an overly dramatic book. It was a down-to-earth book. In the beginning, it was a day-to-day view on Melinda's life, and as the book went on, you came to know that it was a bit more intense. What I also liked about the book was that it wasn't all depressing. Melinda had her good and bad days, and it was also very realistic as to how she dealt with what she went through. This book can be considered a bit dark and intense story, but it's also to somewhat of a degree relatable and realistic. I find this book really important to read, and I highly recommend it.